it's a problem-solving piece. So remember the 5 steps for problem-solving. What you have to do is read carefully, understand the problem, and so forth. Yeah, it's not going to record until I plug in the mic, is it? Okay, so our study guide. This is a problem-solving piece. We're going to write the volume of the box. Volume, you remember, is length times width times height. So we're going to multiply 4 minus 7x times 11 minus 7x times x. Now, with this being 3 terms, some people have a little trouble multiplying it. So I would suggest that you FOIL these two. 4 times 11 is 44. 4 times 7x is minus 28x. And negative 7x times 11 is negative 77x. And then 7 times 7 is going to be positive because it's a negative times a negative. It's 49x squared. Now all of that is still times x because we're multiplying that third term, the height. So let's collect like terms. Negative 28 and negative 77. What does that give us? Nobody wants to speak up? That's a 5, right? Carry my 1, 7, and 2, so that's 105. Did I add right?
Yes, yeah.
And then plus 49x squared. Now remember, this is all times x. And it doesn't say that we have to put it in any special order. I just know that some of the directions say put it in standard form. But either ascending or descending would be fine. But this one is going to be 44x minus 105x squared plus 49x to the third. Okay? Any questions? I can stop it if you have a question. Number 2, the length of the rectangular room is 4 feet longer than twice the width. So we're reading it carefully. The room has a perimeter of 152 feet. They're asking us for the room's dimensions. Well, remember, I would draw a picture of my rectangular room, and it says that it's 4 feet longer than twice the width. So here is what I would draw for my plan, and then I would need to use the perimeter of that. Okay? Okay, so when we add these, we get 2 of the widths plus 2 of the lengths. And that's equal to 152. So what I'm going to do is to collect like terms and solve this one. So if I do 2w plus 4w plus 8 equals 152, that's going to help me to solve this. So it's 6w plus 8 equals 152. Subtract 8 from both sides, so 6w is 146. So how many times does 6 go into 146? 24 times? So let's go back now, and it says what are the room's dimensions. So if w is 24, then 2w plus 4 is 48 plus 4, so that would be 52. So the room's dimensions are 24 by 52. Here we go. This is a trinomial minus a different trinomial. So what we want to be careful to do, let me see if I can get my pen a little smaller. What we want to do is distribute this negative sign. So it's 4x to the fifth plus 10x squared minus 5 minus 2x to the fifth minus 13x squared minus 12. What I did was I distributed this negative sign to all three of those, and now I'm going to collect like terms. So 4x to the fifth minus 2x to the fifth is 2x to the fifth. And 10x to the second minus 13x to the second is minus 3x to the second. So we're collecting like terms. Negative 5 and negative 12 is negative 17. So for that problem, distributing and then collecting like terms is all you have to do. Okay, for question number 4, we really don't need to do anything but collect like terms because this is a plus. So negative 4x to the 8 plus 2x to the 8 is negative 2x to the 8. Negative 2x to the 7th and negative 9x to the 7th is negative 11x to the 7th. Negative 3x to the 6th and negative 9x to the 6th is negative 12x to the 6th. And negative 7 and negative 1 make negative 8. So the answer there is negative 2x to the 8 minus 11x to the 7th minus 12x to the 6th minus 8. Okay, we have a complex fractional expression. You have to find a common denominator. So finding a common denominator, we have x. So it would be 10 over x plus x over x, all divided by 10 over x minus x over x. So this really would turn out to be 10 plus x over x, all divided by 10 minus x over x. And now since this is just a numerator that is a fraction and a denominator that is a fraction, we can change this to dividing. Dividing fractions is multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. So that turns into x. Sorry, that's supposed to be an x as well. Over 10 minus x. So now you can see that this cancels with this, and our end result is 10 plus x over 10 minus x. And so that's a complex fraction. So what we did was find a common denominator, simplify the numerator, simplify the denominator, and then multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, on the test you are going to have to know those formulas for factoring that we did early in the year. So the particular one that you need here is a difference of q's. So what's the difference of q's? Do you remember what that is? Do you remember SOAP? S-O-A-P. So it's going to be the same. So it's going to be A minus B. And then it's going to be the opposite. This was always a square minus AB and always positive. Okay, so this SOAP helps you to remember the signs. So it's A, opposite, the same, opposite, and always positive. So now we just need to identify what A is. And in this case, A is 2x. Because 2x times 2x times 2x is 8x to the third. and b is 1. So if we're factoring this, it would be 2x minus 1. And 2x times 2x is 4x squared minus 2x times 1 is 2x. And plus, this is supposed to be plus, isn't it? Same, opposite, always positive. Sorry? Yeah, this one's right. So this is how you would factor this.